Hey guys, it's Faith and welcome back to my channel. We are back again with another car video with Parker and Julia.
Hi.
Hey. Today we have another super fun topic, which I'm actually so excited for because I feel like this is like gonna be really funny.
Okay, so basically we all made a list of 10 things that we think are embarrassing but like shouldn't be. So they're just like random things that like we think are embarrassing but like there's no reason for them to be embarrassing.
It's just normalized that they're embarrassing.
Yeah.
But like,
And even some people, like you guys might not even think they're embarrassing, but I do.
that's exactly what my list is too.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you can go first.
Okay, Babette, do
We'll
Okay.
just like read one each
all right,
like that.
let's get right
Yeah, we'll go in
into
a
it.
circle. When someone is like picking you up from your house or like wherever they're picking you up and your walk to their car.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! I knew you were
actually-
gonna say that, but like that's actually
I know, it's actually so embarrassing because it's like
Like, what do you do? Look
What do you
down?
do? Like smile.
Like, what do you do? Like, pretend to go on your phone? Also,
Oh my god, yeah.
I was gonna write this one down, but like, whenever you're like waiting somewhere for someone, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
waiting for someone.
Oh my god.
Waiting in general?
Yes, waiting in general. Because
At
anytime
college?
at college, we and Parker would hang out, and I would go to her dorm, or she would come to my dorm, and like waiting outside of
Waiting
her
outside
dorm
of the dorm
for
building.
Tell them
her.
to unlock it.
Yes,
So embarrassing.
it's so embarrassing.
Whenever I go to like Nico's,
Yes.
he's always like super late to come
Yeah.
get me. Like he waits until the moment where I'm standing outside to actually leave his
Yes.
dorm room and come get me.
And then-
even though I text him like a minute before, I'm like, hey, I'm like here. And then he'll still like
So
take forever.
embarrassing.
And so I'm like sitting there just like this.
So
Shouldn't
funny.
be like none of that stuff should
shouldn't be
be embarrassing, but like
embarrassing.
it is.
Yeah.
Also, it's so embarrassing. This is for like the college thing. Anytime I'm waiting outside of like building and someone like holds the door. Anytime I'm waiting outside of any dorm building and someone like holds the door thinking that I'm gonna walk in, I'm
like, just
too
Oh my
wait
god,
scared.
that too. When,
I'm too
I do
scared
not
to walk
walk
people,
in.
when people are trying to open the door for you and you have to like rush.
Yes.
Or like when you have
Oh,
to rush
that's
across
so
the
embarrassing.
when you have to rush across the street when it's like the pedestrian side.
Yes, whenever they hold the door open and you're
When
like
they hold the door
10
open, but you're like,
yards back.
Yeah.
yes. And
Why
then
are you
you
holding
start
the door?
walking faster, but like you look so weird, and you're like,
And you're
oh
like,
my god, thank you.
Oh my
Okay, but
God.
I will
I say
admit,
thank
I
you
always
as
hold the
I'm
door.
walking.
Yes, I'm like, thank you so much.
But
I always hold the door for
someone-
someone.
the thing is that it's like how it's embarrassing, but like shouldn't be, is because when I see other people doing it, it's not embarrassing at all.
But like when I'm
if
doing it,
I'm the
it's
person
so
picking up that person and they're walking to my car, I'm not thinking anything
No.
of it.
Yeah.
If I'm like standing, like if I'm walking into my dorm and somebody's standing out there, I'm not like, oh my god. Like,
Yeah.
what are
It's
they?
literally just
like
ourselves.
it's literally
Yeah.
normal, but it's just like
Just
I think about
overthinking.
it so much that it's just so embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's actually so funny
Oh
that
my
you said that because I did not think of that, but it is so
so
true.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said peeing with the door open.
Oh, I would never do that in a million years. That's disgusting.
Then like people just listen to you pee.
I think that is embarrassing. Oh,
I don't.
well, that's like normal though. Like it's normal to pee. It shouldn't be embarrassing.
Also, just like, okay, this kind of goes into something else, but like going to the bathroom in like a public restroom and going pee
I will wait
and
till they're
pee
out.
for
Yes.
a long time.
Just like, and not even that, but like peeing in a public restroom.
Yeah.
Like
In
just the
general, yeah.
noise that it makes when it hits the
And,
toilet.
like someone's under the stall listening to me right
when
now.
everybody else is doing the same thing, but it's just
Yeah.
the fact that I'm peeing.
Yes. I'm like, ew.
I'm like, they're gonna think I'm so weird.
And also like
I'm peeing
something
for, like,
that goes
longer
into like
than
the
30
bathroom is like needing a tampon, like to
Yeah.
go to the bathroom.
Yeah. And
Like-
like, that awkward,
Like, when you like
hide.
hiding
Yeah.
it, like why are you hiding it?
Yeah, it's
but
like, it's normal.
but I mean peeing
Okay.
with the door open like at your own house.
yeah. Yeah. It's, I just,
Like, if
it's,
I'm just, like,
exposing.
By myself, I'm
Ew.
just gonna pee with the door open.
Yeah.
I still don't.
Really?
Either way.
You've never peed with the door open?
Okay, this one's actually so funny, and I bet you one of you guys had this on your thing because it's actually so
Okay.
funny. Walking in one direction and then forgetting
Oh my
something,
God.
and then having to like make that awkward turnaround. Oh, this is what I always do. I always am like, I'm always like, I pretend I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like pretend I'm on my phone because I'm like, no way I'm gonna hit that
Oh my
360
god, that
right
happens
now.
to me all the
The
time.
180, not the 360.
That happens to
Hey.
me all the time.
So
I'm always just like,
Just carrying an umbrella around in
Yeah.
general. Like
Also,
in public, like or like if you're
True.
on campus and you're carrying one and no one else is, and they're
Yeah.
oh my
like,
god, yeah.
I will
when
not
it's like
bring my
lightly raining,
yeah.
but my hair is straight.
yeah, I will not get my umbrella out unless I see other people have umbrellas.
Yeah.
out.
Also, like if it's raining really hard and it's really
So maybe
windy,
it was embarrassing.
and your umbrella goes inside out.
Yes, that's so embarrassing. That happened to me. I was
Julia's
talking
is
to
broken.
Parker.
That's so
Mine
embarrassing.
got broken, yeah. And I was like, I just screamed. I was like, ah! And I just put it down quickly.
It was so funny. Mine is blowing your nose. Yes.
In class, especially.
Yes.
I feel like
in
it's just
public,
so disgusting.
blowing your nose.
Yes.
Ew.
Like, everybody has to do it. Like, if you're stuffy, you need to blow your nose. But it's just, like, I try to do it. Like, I almost want to step out of the room.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my gosh.
The teacher's, like, giving a lesson, you're just like, get up and go, like, right by the trash can.
Yes. Or I, like, go to the bathroom. I'll go to the bathroom.
I
Like, I'll
would
just go to the
rather
bathroom.
keep sniffing than blow my nose. in front
No,
of
that's
people.
another thing that's really embarrassing for
Yeah.
me.
Sniffing.
Is sniffing.
Yeah.
Because then
Or-
you're like, you sniff so many
Or
times.
trying to
you're
hold in a
Oh
cough.
my god.
and then you gag.
And you're like,
That's just so embarrassing.
I was so
normal.
embarrassed that, like, I would cough. Like, I was embarrassed to cough that I would hold in the cough and then end up choking.
Yeah. and then I'm like, and I'm
So
like, oh,
any
hell no.
bodily functions.
Oh, hell nah.
Oh, don't do it. Yeah.
you.
Oh my god.
Bless you. Okay.
Why do we
When you
two
sneeze
times?
and people don't say bless you.
Yes, that's also so embarrassing.
Yeah.
That is
Like
so
if you're in
embarrassing.
like class and no one says it.
Yes.
Or, yeah. And
Why
then
is
I'm
everybody
just like,
saying bless you?
yeah, because
Like, oops.
Like, I sneeze and I'm like this.
I'm like waiting for someone. Because like,
Because I'm gonna be
expect
like, thank you. Or when they say thank you, when you say you're welcome.
it. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Like, if somebody sneezes and I'm like, oh, bless you. And they're like, thank you. And I'm like, you're welcome.
That's embarrassing.
Like, why do you need to add that on?
Right. This one's so funny. Walking around a corner and then like getting scared by someone. Do you know what I mean? Like so like
Yes.
so it's like say there's like a corner here and like you're both walking this way and then like you like get scared by
Yes.
them. I can't tell you how many times that's happened to me like walking to class. Like I'm walking, I always get so scared because I like turn a corner and I like always am like right up against someone.
Oh my
and I
gosh.
get so scared and then I'm like, that's so embarrassing.
Did they get scared?
No, and then
No,
it's like
it's just
that
normal.
like awkward laugh, that awkward like
Like,
laugh.
oh.
I'm
You're
just,
like,
I'm like, I'm like, oh, and then they're just like,
That is embarrassing.
so embarrassing. That actually, okay, that actually might just be embarrassing.
But
Well,
that
no,
didn't
'cause, like,
happen
they-
to me.
But like
they
that's
probably
like,
don't even think about it.
yeah.
It happens to me, like, in the house. Well, I do it to my mom.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that happens to me in the house too.
Well,
But,
no,
like, in
like, my
public.
mom will
Like, I'm
have
talking in
her
public.
Like
like
that happened to me.
headphones on.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing that's really embarrassing that I'm just thinking about when you're trying to like talk to somebody but they have their headphones in. Like if you're like walking past somebody and you're like, "Hey, what's up?"
Oh my gosh,
But
I have
they-
that on my list. I have that on my list. I said, calling someone's name and them not hearing you.
Yes.
That's embarrassing.
So embarrassing. If I'm
es-
walking by somebody, I'm like,
Especially if you're by
or
yourself.
Another thing, when
That
somebody
happened to me.
when somebody
So
is waving like is waving
you
in your
think they're
direction
waving
and you
at
think it's
you?
to you,
Oh my
so you
God.
wave and smile back and then you turn around and they're like
Yeah.
talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
Or if you think that they're waving to someone behind you and you look behind you and there's nobody there and you're like, oh, hey.
Because then it's just like
That's
such an awkward encounter.
Yeah.
If you're like, me?
Yeah. Also, kind of going along with that, I said walking past someone you know and then like them just like not seeing you at all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because then it's just like, or it's like you guys make eye contact from a really far place and then like
You like start
get
to like
closer,
smile.
Yeah.
and then you get closer.
And they're just like this.
Yeah, and then they look down. Or also kind of going along with that, like after you say hi to someone, you're like, oh, hey, and like you're by yourself and they're with someone, and then you walk away and you're still smiling. Do you know what I mean?
so embarrassing.
So
Oh my god. Wait, no, now I'm like thinking about it
Yeah.
too much. Like right after I say hi to somebody, I'm be like,
yeah, I'm like hi, and I'm walking, or if like they make
yes,
me
I'll walk away and be
laugh.
like this.
Because I'm like laughing to myself.
I'm like,
It's
hey,
so
what's up?
embarrassing.
And you're like, oh my god, yeah. And they're like, yeah.
When you're putting your change away back into your wallet or purse after you just bought something
Yeah.
at a store.
And
Like
you
you
drop
feel
it.
so rushed.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I have something along the lines of that too. I just
Oh.
said paying with exact change, like the process of paying with
You're
exact
like, no,
change.
let me just get. Wait, hang on. I actually have that
like,
for a second.
Can you spare me a nickel?
Or like
through my
you hand them
purse.
the coins and then they fall.
Yes,
in the drive-thru.
that's exactly what I was. Oh, not in the drive-through. That's exactly what I was
Oh,
thinking.
that's
Though.
embarrassing.
When you're making the exchange, whether it's like them or you, and like
They
the
drop
coins
it.
just fall. Like
Yeah.
either I didn't get them or like that person dropped it, and it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
Well, that like happens in like the Starbucks drive-thru or something. Like you're handing something and then it drops on the ground. And like, oh, don't worry about it.
sleeping with stuffed animals.
Okay, embarrassing, but we all do it.
Yeah.
Like it's
I mean personally,
like it's like it's embarrassing
Thinking
if like
about it, it's kind of embarrassing.
True.
To
Yeah.
those who like don't sleep with stuffed animals.
I just said having to stop to like tie your shoe.
I wrote that down too.
Because it's like,
Literally,
I
I
will
said
never
tying
do
your
it.
shoe in public.
yes.
But like, when people don't stop with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or just like by yourself, because like I'll be walking to class and
I just
there's-
don't.
I don't either. But then I'm like, oh, I
gonna
it's
do
But
it.
it's also embarrassing when
to
your shoes
not
untied.
tie
When the
shoe.
strings just flapping.
Yeah.
Or when you finally get to your destination and you've been like waiting to tie your shoe the whole time and somebody's like, "What? Your shoes are
I
untied."
know. Then it's like,
Oh. Yeah, when somebody's like, "Oh, your shoes are untied." That's just so
I'm
embarrassing.
like, okay,
Yeah.
great. Like I don't.
But I'm
actually
sure they're not
care
like, "Bro, their shoes are untied." That's so
I know.
embarrassing. They're just like, "Oh, your shoes are untied. Don't trip."
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Like-
just looking out for me.
Like they're not
Exactly.
judging you.
But it's so
Exactly.
embarrassing.
The next one I have is just wearing a winter coat.
So I get it if you're like zipper, buttons, hood with the fluff on it.
Yeah. Or like sometimes kind of gloves.
Sometimes kind of gloves.
Like I have gloves and like I wear them for track,
And I
I'm
think wearing
just
gloves
like,
is embarrassing.
Why is trying to stay warm embarrassing?
yeah, literally. Like why?
Like winter boots.
Can we normalize this?
Mine is being afraid of the dark and like any other like irrational fears.
Yeah, I feel like that's just like, are you 4?
Yeah,
But, like, I get
but
it.
also like I'm terrified of the dark.
But
Yeah.
also, like, I feel like the dark is such like a, oh my gosh, like you're such a child. But also, it's so valid because you have no idea what's in the
I'm
dark.
so scared of the dark.
You have no clue. Oh no, but that's so
I
true.
have
because,
so
like,
many like irrational fears. But like it's so
like styrofoam.
Okay,
like, styrofoam.
when people are afraid of cotton, like cotton swabs,
like
You're weird.
styrofoam?
Cotton swabs?
hey, like styrofoam.
Yeah, like what?
you're scared
Yeah,
of
like
styrofoam.
what? Like what?
She doesn't like the sound it makes.
Well, you're scared of it?
Like not scared. It actually makes my teeth go numb.
Like you're gonna freak. Like what about takeout boxes?
Oh my! I
Yeah,
can't.
like, she
I
can't.
actually can't. Like the other day, I was at Texas Roadhouse with Faith, and she like
Like put them on top of each other and they like make that squeaky noise.
Oh,
That's like me with dry skin. Though.
I'm gonna throw up.
But like people can't
Is that
stand
a
the,
fear,
like, feel of
though?
cotton swabs.
That is a fear. You're like, oh no, please don't make that noise.
Yeah,
I'm
it is
scared.
a fear.
Yeah, I guess kind of. Oh, this doesn't actually probably pertain to either of you, but it pertains to me, and it's just being out of breath because like when
On
if you're
campus,
like,
it is.
yeah, I
Oh
get
my
that.
gosh.
Like if you're walking up the stairs and like you have to take a break and everyone else just keeps going.
Yeah.
Like
When I'll Nico's calling me. I'm gonna say,
Nico, you want to be in the video?
oh yeah, I'll just answer.
Yeah.
Hi Nico,
Yo,
I'm making a YouTube video right now.
Say hi.
Do you
to
want
the
to say
video.
hi?
hey,
Hey, everyone, say hi to Nico.
Why'd you call?
To say goodnight.
say hi.
You're so sweet. They're just jealous.
I am, and that's the truth.
I can't hear you.
Sorry, we'll plug our ears while you say goodnight.
I gotta go to bed.
Okay, so you're gonna say goodnight or what?
Bye. Good night.
Good night, I love you.
Bye, I love you.
I love you.
Okay. Anyways, but like I was saying, repeating yourself in front of a class, like in general, just repeating yourself in front of a classroom, because like if you like raise your hand and you're like you give an answer,
You have the courage to raise your
Yes.
hand
and give
and like
an answer,
ask a question or give an answer,
and then the teacher's like, I'm sorry, and you're just like,
and you're like,
I don't want to say it anymore. Like I don't want to say
honestly,
it anymore.
never mind.
Walking back after you rolled your bowling ball.
That's true. Bowling in general is so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like just like throwing the ball
Like
down.
this-
Like when you're
Dance,
walking
yeah.
back and you did good or bad, and you're just like,
And you're trying to stay humble about it, like after a
But
strike.
like, if you did terrible and you're just like, oh my
Yeah.
god, like,
You're like-
gutter ball, you're like,
and you just have to walk back.
or like you got a
So
strike
embarrassing.
and you don't want to just be like,
yeah, like you gotta stay humble. Shut-ching! Like you gotta stay humble, you know what I mean?
zinga.
Zinga, zinga.
Goes back to the classroom for some reason. But opening a bag of chips in class, like a loud, just rustling with the bag of
That's
chips.
like on a plane too, though.
Yeah.
any quiet area, you're
Yeah.
just like,
Or kind of going along with that is just like whenever you're drinking out of a water bottle and then it makes a sound because you're drinking out of it
that's
so
just
much.
happened to
Yeah.
me. Oh, like when you, it's like,
Yes.
no, that just happened to me because we were mid conversation. I took it out of the thing. I was like, sorry, was that
just-
embarrassing?
No, I'm just saying like drinking out of it. Like when you're drinking out of it. Or whenever people can hear you like gulp. Being the first to leave when you're with like a group of people hanging out and like you have to like awkwardly like get up and say like, okay, like I'm leaving,
Yeah.
bye. And like the worst is whenever nobody hears you. So you have to like repeat yourself.
Oh
Do you know
my
what I
God,
mean?
yeah.
Okay, that might just be embarrassing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait. Ending a phone call.
Yes.
Yes,
Or like
I will never end a phone call or a FaceTime call. They have to end
It's
it for
just,
me.
it's just always like, bye. Well, I'm gonna
All right, well, I'm gonna go. Wait, I'll literally turn my camera off and be like, oh, sorry, hold on, my mom's calling.
I used to. This is what like my go-to
Wait, I'm
used to
gonna
be.
sneeze.
I would be on FaceTime with somebody. I'd be on FaceTime with somebody.
You say brown cow 3 times if you don't want to sneeze. Michelle Black taught me.
Oh.
Why is it kind of fun with the lights off?
When you're walking into a store and your shoes are squeaking because it was raining outside.
my God. Or like just like flip-flops. How they like
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like how they hit like the bottom
the
of
back
your...
of your
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
that's
like
so
shoe
embarrassing.
sounds, like it's so embarrassing. Or when you're sitting at like a restaurant booth in the summer and then you like have to get up and your legs are like stuck to the
Stuck.
seat.
yeah.
Or even just like any bench.
leather chair.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
Or like a seat. Like at college.
I'm stuck to this seat right now.
Literally. I said handing back clothes you didn't like or that didn't fit you in the fitting room.
Oh yeah. Or if you walk out without buying anything too.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they're like, did everything like fit well? Or like
No.
they're
And you're
like,
like,
did you
no.
find everything well?
No. Or like, oh, did these work out for you? And you're like, yeah. And then you just like put them back.
Like I will never like give it back to her. I'd rather just go
Put it
back,
back
and
myself.
give it like put it back on the
Yeah,
rack.
that's true.
when people are singing happy birthday to you,
That's just embarrassing in general. Yeah.
like what are you supposed to do?
Like,
Yes. I'm just
Like do you just smile?
orchestrate it for them?
like I want to start singing along, like
I
Happy
know.
birthday to me.
because I'm sitting there. I'm like,
I'm like just admiring the people I love.
yeah, thank you guys. Thank you.
well, I just feel like
It's so awkward.
it is really awkward.
Like, I just laugh.
especially when somebody's taking a video.
I just laugh, I think. I'm like,
I just yawn.
I do too. I'm like,
yawn.
Yeah.
This is getting tiring.
I'm like, oh, you guys crawling over the seat.
yeah. Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Like not putting the seat down to just get out, like
Yeah.
crawling over.
Yeah.
Also, I feel
Like
like,
a gremlin.
or just like waiting to like open the door, waiting for the cars to pass, and you're
Yeah.
just like sitting here and you're just like waiting.
Another thing,
Or
redoing
oh my god, wait, hold on, I'm so sorry.
redoing your parking.
Yes, when you're driving and there's like you're trying to turn onto a road and you have to go like this. Something about that creeps me out.
Ew.
It's just weird.
I think this is my last one, and it's just getting out of the pool.
Yeah. Or
I feel like a goddess getting out of the pool.
No, not me. I feel like a fat hog. like if there's like so many people around, you're just like, how do you get out of this? Like a normal pool, you just like push yourself
Yeah.
up and like stick your leg out the side.
also
like this.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's so I don't know, it's just kind of embarrassing, like the weird like undress. You have your bathing suit underneath your
Oh,
clothes,
yeah,
but
I
like
hate
taking
that.
your shirt off. Like if you
Yeah.
have a big oversized
Like,
shirt.
or like when you're at the beach and you're like, okay, who's gonna take off the
I
top
know.
first?
When you're waiting for like everybody else to like,
Yes.
start taking off their cover up,
Yeah.
and you're just
Yeah.
like
That's
taking
so
off.
embarrassing.
If you're wearing like bottoms,
yes.
taking off your pants.
Yes.
Enjoying like shows or movies that were made for kids.
that's
That's true.
literally us though.
Yeah.
Like we love
Like saying
that
The Cat in the
stuff.
Hat is your favorite movie.
That's kind of that's embarrassing.
That is
Yeah.
yeah.
Not to us.
Do you think it shouldn't be embarrassing though?
No.
Well, no, I'm not. Okay, The Cat in the Hat maybe should be embarrassing.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like still watching SpongeBob,
I was thinking like the Lorax, that, like Despicable Me.
Inside Out.
Yeah, like that type
Yeah.
of movie. I think that's
I don't think it's embarrassing.
No.
I mean,
but if you
it's
like
kind of embarrassing when you're like, yeah, I really like the Laura.
yeah, like if yeah. I'm not even gonna go into
Yeah. Oh, and my last one is allergies.
Yes. It's embarrassing to like ask at a restaurant because I'm allergic to tree nuts. It's just embarrassing to be like, oh, like does this have nuts in it?
like
and,
it's
and
not,
if they
it's
say
not
yes,
embarrassing though.
and if they say yes, it's just, or if like someone says, oh my god, I always hate this. And if you're in a big group of people and someone's like, are there any like food allergies here?
You have to be like
I have to be like,
who wants to go to Four Seasons or like
me. I have to be like this. I have to be like, yeah, that's me. Me.
Just be like,
Oh, me.
Okay, guys. Comment down below anything you guys think is embarrassing that shouldn't be, because we could go on for freaking hours.
Oh my God,
like,
yeah.
there's so many things that embarrass us. But thank you guys for watching this week's video. We love you, and
can you guys believe that 59% of our viewers aren't subscribed? If you're one of those, 59%.
click that subscribe.
Prescribe to this meditation.
Click that subscribe button down below. Hit that notification bell so you
Punch that
get a notification
subscribe
every
button
time we upload a video.
so hard that it literally screams and cries to its mom.
Do backflips on the YouTube subscribe button. Do backflips.
Handspring.
Do back handspring on the subscribe button.
Can someone make a fan edit of me? I'll go. How do you be like, we will see you guys next week.
Hang in there, baby. You need headphone warning.
Headphone warning.